Cek cek. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam semuanya. Selamat pagi. Jumpa lagi bersama saya. Ya. Kali ini kita live di Jumat pagi di hari libur tanggal 1 Mei 2026. Mana ini? Oke. Sound check sound. Halo Mas, just fantastic. Kita lihat skuad dulu ya. Selamat pagi Bang. Ini ya beginilah Persita Tangerang ya. Skuad saya begini Bang. Bisa beli pemain? Nggak bisa, ini cuman Liga bukan Master League Mas. Ya kalau main Master League bisa. Oke, kita langsung aja menuju ke Solo. Kita akan bertandang ke Solo ya. Sowan dulu ke Pak Jokowi. Main Master League aja Mas. Nanti bisa beli bangun tim. Zalnando ini musim ini jadi nggak bagus ya. Suka nonton ini Mas, Liga Super Mas. Oke, kita langsung saja menuju ke stadion. Apa ini stadionnya? Persis Solo. Kita bertandang ke Persis Solo.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat
Selamat
to be
pagi
filled.
semuanya,
An
selamat hari
atmosphere
Jumat, selamat
of great expectation
liburan
and
hari
excitement.
buruh. Ya, semangat juga pada para
This place simply a monument to the game.
pekerja di luar sana,
So much
para
prestige,
buruh-buruh
so
di
much
jalanan,
pride,
para
so much passion.
jalanan, para ojol, semangat terus. Kita berjuang
Have already started here.
mencari rezeki, selamat di jalan.
Pablo Ganet,
Kita sambil liburan dulu.
Mateus
Alves.
Persita Tangerang.
Brilliant fine form in front of goal. He's not failed to score in any of their last 5 games.
Kudai Tanaka
Spreads it towards the left.
That's been leave and clear.
Mateus Alves.
Good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Ikuan Tanamal.
Versus Solo.
Seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism.
Masih berputar di belakang
Back in the
Persisolo.
last game.
Langsung
But he
mengombol ke
brought the
depan.
criticism upon himself by making
Siapa yang dituju?
substitutions that really make sense. They added confusion when he really
Masih
needed
dipotong
cohesion.
oleh
The fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
Aduh, salah.
Fuad Sule. Sivyang Bay.
Floats one over.
Adriano Castanheira.
Needs to get it forward quickly. And it's been taken straight back.
Aduh, nggak kelihatan guys, ada orang di situ.
This is not, that's a foul.
Come on.
Talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously,
Kembali
he's not
lagi
gonna
menyapa
do that.
para penonton di luar sana. Gol ini.
Well, he probably expected
Kita ngelamun guys.
to do a lot better considering the position he was in.
Kita sudah lama
Muhammad Toha.
cek. Muhammad Toha.
Ikuan Tanamal.
Chip through.
Kiper aja.
Pablo Ganet.
Saya takutkan salah passing ini. Oke,
Mateus Alves.
kenapa mentok terus sih? Sabar guys.
Ikuan Tanamal.
How about a shot? He's left. Oh, Davindi!
Mana.
Oh, that's a fine save.
Altaf Indi.
He's very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Muhammad Toha.
Ada Muhammad Alves di sana membentur tiang saja.
Adriano Castanheira.
Salto dari Mateus Alves. Mohon maaf pemirsa salah menyebut nama.
Giovanni Numberi. Clayton.
Gets it
Aduh.
forward.
Aduh. 2 lawan 1 guys.
His way through.
2 lawan 1 guys. Kenapa di situ guys?
Oh, Persis!
Kacau guys. Misi juara.
Looking
Waduh,
back at that, that's how
joget-jogetin,
you
guys.
play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning,
Joget-jogetin,
stunning
guys.
breakaway.
Kacau ini. kacau ini.
Versus Solo, breaking the deadlock.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Hits one!
Cantik sekali guys.
Really well taken
Cantik
goal.
sekali. Itulah gunanya seorang striker.
He delivers
Tidak
with
perlu
perfect
menggiring-giring
timing.
dari bawah. Cukup menggiring 1-2 sentuhan saja di kotak penalti
That was
dan
easy,
langsung
almost too easy.
melesatkan.
And that's what the game is all
gawang.
about. Find space and finish,
Gawang.
but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Berani mengambil keputusan yang tepat, berani gocek-gocek di saat yang tepat. Oke guys, skor 1
That has certainly
sama.
made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mateus Alves.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Busel saja dia. Ayo maju. Virus.
What an adventurous run from a defender.
Virus, gimana Virus? Anda
And the first half is
babak
done.
pertama
Well, it has been an
usai
even
guys,
contest, as the scoreline
dan
suggests,
skor
and it has been more than
masih
decent
sama
to
kuat
watch.
1 sama.
So your views on the first
Lalu
half?
gol yang
That was a
dicetak oleh
fantastic
Tanaka dan
45
Dejan
minutes of
Dracic.
football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch.
All tough Indy.
Oke, terjadi pelanggaran oleh Hoki Caraka.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Hoki Caraka.
Clayton. Hoki Charaka.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Persita Tangerang.
Picked up all 3 points from their previous game. The win, however narrow, really important.
Pablo Ganet. Sin Young Bay.
He does have an assist to his name.
Muhammad Toha.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. That a foul? Yes, the
Pelanggaran ya?
referee's given it.
Main dah. Gimana sih cara ini? Abel Besa. Mampukah Abel Besa mencetak gol dari sini? Kurang kenceng guys.
Giovanni Numberi.
It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Aduh, kenapa disentuh guys?
Throw in.
Sabar guys.
Giovanni Numberi.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Sinyang Bay.
Luma ke situ.
Just brushed off the ball there. Clayton. Rian Mizia.
Masih berkutat di belakang Persis Solo.
Giovanni Numberi. Goes looking. Done very well to intervene. Ball's out on the left now. Eber Bessa. Kodai Tanaka.
His goal-scoring skills have already been evident.
Going through. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Defending of the desperate variety. Eber Bessa.
Battles to win it back.
And it's played forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Giovanni Numberi
Drives it forward.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Forward it goes. It's a promising ball. Shoots! Whistle's gone.
What
That's
happened, Sid? Aduh. Itu bersih, Sid. Tuh. 50-50 tuh. Kacau, Sid.
Gianluca Pandenu
Sends that a long way.
Persita
Showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
let down by a lack of accuracy. That's put paid to a promising move. Hockey Charaka. Got a sight of goal here. Gets up to head it.
Lumayan, guys. Lumayan, guys.
And that may just
Coba El Clasico, PSMS Medan Persib Bandung. Oke, Bang.
Persita Tangerang
are really pouncing on any stray passes
ini ya, Bang.
in the field. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net.
Emang Persib sama PSMS El Clasico, Bang. Akhirnya bisa naik peringkat.
Solo
making another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was
Sayangnya
starting
PSMS
to labor a
masih
bit. So it's no
kayaknya
surprise.
PSMS bakal promosi nggak nih, Bang?
Now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Persita Solo
Desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last.
straight at the keeper.
Look, that makes it easier for the...
And the referee brings it to a
Kita akan
close.
coba El Clasico
Winners after an absolutely
antara
outstanding game. Fabulous
SMS
drama
Medan
as they dragged it back from behind,
dan
made it happen, and won.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes
Mateus
it comes
Alves.
down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to
Kita
keep plugging
akan
away.
El Clasico
And, this has been great staying
sesuai
power.
permintaan abang kita dari
Jim
Medan.
alongside me, and as the fan...
Naik PES, lumayan peringkat 5. Kita sela dulu ya. Iya bang, yang kita ngobrol lama ya. Persita Persibaya. Ini kenapa ya passing dan stikku ini belum ini guys. Belum adaptasi guys. Stick saya ini yang baru ini. Biasa pakai stick PS4. Sekarang pakai stick dengan layout Xbox. Jadi masih kagok ini. Dan apa ya? Masih kagok aja ya buat ini ya. Buat nggak tahu nih bang, kita bisa menang nggak bang? Kemarin kan sama Persib Bandung kan menang ya. Sendiri aja. Om. Sini temenin. Kita menikmati pagi kita dengan main game. PSMS Medan dan melawan Persib Bandung. Rudiana ini bagus mana ya? Kanannya siapa ini bang? Ya ini kalau pagi ya segini. Bolehlah kita pakai Gozali. DMF-nya. Ini rata semua guys. Ya belum pada datang ini. Mas siapa Mas Balia ya? Ngobrol anime ini Mas Balia. Salah satu teman main juga guys. Jangan lupa player join to attack 3 orang. Ini untuk membantu. Kipernya Fakhruazi Kuba, kanannya Sadam. Nah, gini bang, kasih tahu bang. Ya. Kiper Fakhruazi ya. Nah, Fakhruazi. Kanannya Sadam. Mana nih Sadam? Sadam mana nih bang? Vivi, Rival, Lutfi Umam. Kanannya Sadam. Kardiniata. Barata. Di atas tadi. Oh ini Sadam ini. Sadam dia ini bang. LWF dia. Fullback dia. Kecil banget nih bang. Kita taruh sesuai posisi rekomendasi di sini aja ya bang. Dia kayak Bell ya. Dulunya back bisa jadi winger ya. Bisa jadi. Ini pasti ofensif ini. Tuh ofensif. Yo, kita langsung gas. Persib Bandung, mana komen-komen yang dari Bandung? Yang dari Jawa Barat. Bajunya nih guys, kita harus kontras guys. Yang putra-putri KDM Mania, Kang Dedi mana nih? Stadionnya masih belum ini bang, masih Eropa bang. Masih Eropa stadionnya. Belum, ntar lah kita nyari stadion yang udah ini ya. Stadion yang udah lokal, yang udah di custom. Persib Bandung. Ngopi dulu guys.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football.
Aduh, kita lama nggak main, bentar ya.
And the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an
Kalah push
ideal
up,
game.
aduh.
Everybody has been attracted to it. It's been the talk of the town.
Ini saya udah ini nih.
Buses have been packed,
Masih
double-decker
kagak.
buses lining up outside.
Kita kalau kalah rematch ini bener dah.
Thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, attractive
Kadinazi.
match. I think will be quite a spectacle. Quite a picture here inside Ibrox. Nor would you expect
Posisi dulu
anything
guys, kita
else.
pertahanin. Sadam.
And already started here. Hits one.
Lumayan guys. Gol guys. Jangan offside guys. Oke.
Blood drawn.
M. Ghazali. Aman, pemuda dua arah.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
For it.
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and this team.
Good tackle.
Chandra. Maklok.
Andrew Young. Chance to break. Sprayed out wide.
Wah bang, si Regar juga nih bang.
Timely intervention.
Cantik sekali Alejandra. Rusdiana, maju Merudiana.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it?
Aduh, umpan yang kurang akurat.
Dinks one in. Tries a shot.
Tengahnya bolong guys. Oh, Ritonga ya. Dia Siregar, satu marga.
That was a
Sama aku
given.
bang
It
itu.
always
Aku
was.
Ritonga dia
Well,
Siregar.
it's pretty
Ritonga
damning
sama
on the
Siregar
part of that
lebih
defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and
sepuh mana
space.
bang?
But I think
Secara marga
you
bang.
have to give
Lebih tua
credit where
mana
it's
bang?
due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's
Oh,
resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Franz Boutros.
A real chance if he can get through. It's Young!
Astagfirullahaladzim
Goal!
guys.
Ship and Dong!
Ini guys.
They've done it! It was
Lebih
coming!
tuaan
They have
Ritonga.
their
Oh
reward!
iya.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Cheat.
He's pulled him up for that challenge.
Iya, ini makanya ntar dulu, sabar. Ini kita harus menang nih. Ini Barata ini. Udah paling bagus Barata guys. Cool guys. Itulah tutorial free kickku guys.
Finish of
Itulah
true class.
tutorial free kick guys.
It's level again.
Barata, terima
What
kasih.
a match we have.
Itulah gunanya kita punya skill
And
free
he's
kick
produced a
di saat
beauty.
kebuntuan.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in
Siapa
his
yang
whole
bilang
career.
kalah? Pemuda dua arah.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still
Ayo,
have to take
Saddam.
your chances. Brilliant.
Franz Boutros.
Drives it forward. Nassar cuts it out.
Apa dulu guys? Posisi dulu guys.
He does. It's the open affair so far. Goals wherever you look.
Federico Barba. Andrew Young finds himself offside.
PSMS gimana nih bang? Bisa promosi nggak nih bang?
Midway through the first half, it is a tight tie.
Karena kemungkinan Padang.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Guys,
Challenge, but
semen
well
Padang
within the
kayaknya
laws.
ini ya bang ya. Apa? Degradasi semen Padang.
Good run down the left-hand side. Nicely controlled.
Guard position. Barata, ayo menginisiasi serangan. Nampaknya nih ampun.
Moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice to get it forward quickly.
Rudiana.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Has a pop!
Ayo.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Donati certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Iya kemarin kan abang bilang udah peringkat 4 ya kan. Santai bang, semua ada masanya bang. Namanya klub tetap kita dukung. Cantik nih bang. Yang penting di.
Oh, he's in, shoots!
Waduh tiang guys.
Oh, that was no
Yang
routine
penting kita
save.
di PS
Well,
menang.
as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just
Sebagai
received
obat
an
luka.
A+ grade.
Kalah di dunia nyata bang. BTW Eropa penggemar klub apa bang? saya Lazio ya, Itali. Inilah fungsi dari kita punya skill free kick guys. Jadi tidak ada yang salah dari Arteta guys. Skill free kick. Kenapa dicela skill free kick?
Gets into some space. Oh, nice touch. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good take and he's had a look. Oh, shooting chance!
Gaya-gaya Barca dia, gaya-gaya PES gitu.
Hoists it forward. Yeah, with Guta. And the half-time whistle goes. PSM Speedo playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals.
Ya nih bang, bagus nih bang.
Nothing to
Mock
suggest
patch-nya
much
nih
is
bang.
going to change.
Jadi
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have
ayo.
provided ample
Tadi
evidence that
satu
they
kali tiang,
can add
satu
more
kali
goals,
corner
and I'm
di
sure
tepis
their
guys.
respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be
Erwin
interesting to
Gutawa,
see how the teams come out for the next
sang
period.
komposer.
Quite a half. More of the same,
Sono
please.
maksudnya.
Score at the interval, 2-2.
Tuh,
Already up and running for the second half.
bahaya nih guys. Gue tahu guys.
Clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in
Scanningnya
the
bagus
same
sekali
manner
guys.
as the opening
Tuh
45
kan,
minutes.
refleksnya
Has a
jelek.
goal!
Orang-orangnya
That's a
nih.
fine save.
Nggak tahu
Andrew
karena
Young
mungkin ya
really
Liga
must have
1 kan
felt he had the measure of the keeper then,
kecil
but
ya.
how
Nanti
wrong he
kita
was.
overall rating aja lah di sini. Biar ratingnya gede. Alexandra.
Leave it clear.
Hop. Ayo. Nah, guys.
Debny Hariadi.
Tom Hay loses his balance and loses
Ini
the
Liga
ball.
1 lawan Liga
And a
2
foul?
ini,
Yes,
guys.
the referee's given it.
Ghazali.
Nassar.
Masih dijaga dong. Pergi.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Dijaga guys. Tuh, kita nggak
Beckham
bisa,
Putra.
guys.
His goal scoring skills have already been evident.
Ayo Erwin.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Santai dulu, belakang dulu.
Has he picked him out? He's had that and shoots!
Lambat banget gerakannya guys.
Well retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary.
William Barrows.
Goes
Tuh,
looking.
belakang lagi.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Tuh, terlambat.
Beckham Putra. Luciano Guaycochea.
Goes for goal! Nassar. Donati pings it out wide. And it's got through. Julio Cesar is there to heave it away.
PSM Smeeden.
Have it back and they can go again.
Frans Boutros. Beckham Putra.
Looking to get on the end of this.
Persip Bandung.
Are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now.
Kiper.
Deflected
Mantap
over the goal
Fairuz.
line for a
Fakhrul
corner.
Razi. Tutup.
And he's there to cut it out.
Ya Allah, kenapa mundur dulu sih?
Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Maju dong, Sadam. Yo. Nah.
And
Aduh,
intervention
Sadam.
was very necessary.
Sadam.
PSM Medan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all
Buang,
their resources now.
Aduh, kenapa berhenti lo? Kacau.
Beckham, put it up!
Fakhrul Razi.
Goal at his mercy,
Kenapa kamu
and
berhenti?
somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no...
Boom.
And the finish! Oh, here we go.
Apok-apok aja lah, guys.
Both sides might have to settle for a draw here,
I guess.
although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Kacau nih. Cardinata. Sarigan.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier. Federico Barba
Can hoist it clear. Out for a throw.
Galak guys.
And it's played forward.
Cakep. Kontrolnya lari-larian.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Andrew Young.
And now they can launch a counter.
Andrew Young
Spreads it towards the left. In towards the middle.
Habis guys.
And time is up.
Habis guys.
Nobody is totally
Kacau.
satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Kita
For me
rematch.
is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Kenapa ini? Kenapa? Ya, responnya sangat-sangat buruk. Udah. Ade Zandra Ghazali sangat lambat Anda. Vivi padahal butuh kaki kiri. Coba rival ya. Rival. Rudiana juga nggak kelihatan. Oke guys, kita rematch. Kita lost terus ini setik nih. Biasa guys, nyalain setik. Biasa.
So it's away we go then.
Rifal la story.
in space and looking for options. He's got through, and he's there to cut it out. Very little to choose between them, but very early days. Foot in. Oh, they could break here.
Andrew Young. William Barrows.
Pings it out wide. Whipped in. He's on a charge.
Federico Barba.
Hoists it forward. And it's been given away. And he's what shapes to shoot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
The Kamputra.
Just might have got a little ahead of himself then. Maybe he had too much thinking time.
PSM Sweden.
To have a shot on target. Could move up a gear here. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Great run on the overlap here. In comes the cross. Danger averted for now. Get that clear.
Eliano Reinders.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a promising ball. Going through. Has a hit! Goal! Shep Bandong! And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It does.
PSM Smeden.
Need him a lift as we head up towards the break.
William Barrows.
A real chance to break. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Oh, that's a fine challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Mark Klok.
Battles to win it back.
Andrew Young.
Pushes to get on the end of it.
William Barrows.
Already, of course, on the score sheet.
Luciano Guaycochea.
With a long pass.
And a shot! Back of the net! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Simplicity itself.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit.
There is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the action is back on the way.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And the through ball is intercepted. And that's been won straight back.
Rifalla Story.
And he's there to hoof it away. And it's been taken straight back.
Andrew Young.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nassar. Oh, that's nice. And it's got through. Gets up to head it! Good clearance and very necessary.
Andrew Young.
With the foul.
Tom Hay.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Now the counter. He's away! Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
Bekam Putra.
Gets it back.
It's a brilliant interception.
Eliano Reinders.
Plays it forward quickly.
Well played, he saw that coming. And the keeper's there to save.
Federico Barba.
Gets good distance on it.
Can he get Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games. That has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Swung over. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing. But instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Marco, a searching ball, well positioned to make that interception. He got 75 minutes played.
PSM Smiden.
Are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Forward it goes.
PSM Smiden.
Are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
There are a few waiting for it.
Rezaldi.
Dashing forward at pace. As he picks him out.
PSM Smiden.
Have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And it's played forward. Oh, he's been flattened there. Nassad. Elwin Kutawa. This is wrong. She was also offside. Sends it forward, and there goes the final whistle.
PSM Smiden.
Probably deserved a share of this, but of course you don't always get what you deserve. They're going to have to swallow a defeat. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Waduh, tadi suara nggak ada ya guys. Oke guys, sorry. Kita lanjut ke petualangan Persita Tangerang menjuarai Liga BRI. Yuhu, yuhu, yuhu.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station. And we expect every seat to be filled. Atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion.
Trigger kita normalin lagi aja. Ya. Button. Set. Yo, selamat pagi semuanya, kembali lagi. Mampukah Persita akan memenangkan pertandingan kala bertandang?
Dejan Tumbas.
Ayo Bang Fauzan, sini Bang Fauzan, main Bang Fauzan. Gimana ini kita program kita?
Mateus Alves
looks to get on the end of this.
Persita Tangerang
Have been scoring with pleasing consistency. Goals in each of the last 5 games.
Oh ya loh.
Eber Besser.
Dashing forward at pace.
Langsung dikacu.
And it's played forward. And he's cut it out.
Sangat berbahaya. Jangan bermain sekarang.
Persita Tangerang
Pushed by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game.
Big chance!
Hoki Juara.
Persita!
Hoki Juara.
Persita who go ahead.
Sangat tenang sekali, sangat klinis sekali penyelesaian
Just so calm under
dari
pressure.
Hoki Caraka. Ya, kita tahu bahwa Hoki Caraka ini adalah pemain anti gol-gol tap in. Anti gol-gol tap in. Karena dia kalau gol-gol tap in
Persita Tangerang
The early advantage.
Leo Lelis.
Goes looking.
Yoi. Tuh, lambat banget belakangnya. Harus di...
Zalnando.
Has come steaming up from the back for this.
And that has been cleared.
Persita Tangerang.
Langsung B. Cobaan sangat.
Oh, that's a fine save!
Sinyambe.
Is very sporting here to acknowledge
Banyak
the
jelek,
quality
guys,
of the
itu,
save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Rodriguez ini.
Milos Rajkovic.
Drives it forward.
Bruno Moreira.
Gets the better of his man. Well weighted. Shot a goal!
Eber Bessa.
Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0.
Lian Racic.
That's easily shrugged off the ball.
And the ball is
Boleh
out of
Royco
play.
Rodriguez.
Zalnando.
Shit.
Put in there.
Leo Lelis. Declan Tumbas.
Pushes to get on the end of it.
Persebaya.
Have it back and they can go again.
Yang saja guys.
He's
Sangat
there to
berbahaya,
hook it away.
guys. Out.
Point blank header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Eber Bessa. Leo Lelis.
Positions himself well and cuts it out.
Eber Bessa.
Battles to win it back.
Going through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Milos Rajkovic.
Puts one over.
Hockey Charaka.
He's made his mark on this game.
Diam terus. Habis nonton.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Coco Ari.
Needs to get it forward quickly.
Eber Bessa.
Very well to intervene.
Dimedimov.
Hoists it forward.
Francisco Rivera.
Gets it out to the wing.
Rodriguez catches it safely.
Kenapa bawah lu?
Mohamed Toha.
They could break here. Gali Freitas!
Bagus Eber.
Forward it goes.
Milos Rajkovic.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that
Kacau,
goal.
kacau, kacau.
Very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Persita Tangga.
Untung.
He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Kembali menyapa para pemirsa di rumah dimanapun Anda berada. Selamat berhari libur di hari Jumat tanggal 11 Mei tahun 2026. Bagi yang masih bekerja di hari ini, semoga selamat di jalan, semoga lancar, semoga diberikan banyak rezeki, berkah yang luas.
Muhammad Toha.
Very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough full
Rico.
contact contest.
Royko corner, guys. Aduh. Lihat guys, itu masih terbentuk oleh
Tries to get it clear.
Michael Rodriguez. Tamerlan. Dimedimo.
Hoisted clear.
Zaldano. Persevaya.
Coming into this game on the back of a really good result, and their boss must take an awful lot of credit for that.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
Eber Bessa.
He's being picked on here.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And a shot!
Knuckle.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Hoki Charaka.
pergerakan gocekannya dia bergerak.
Each is one goal already.
Tuh.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking
Gocekannya aja aneh di situ.
Could be another change here. Throw in.
Rahmat Irianto.
Well, it did look promising to start with, but
Yang
in the end
nyuruh.
they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third.
Siapa?
Zalnando.
Goes on a charge down the left.
And that's been levered clear.
Berkaki di situ.
That's been won straight back.
Bruno Moreira.
Plays it forward.
It's been paid to a promising move.
Sylvian Bay.
Hoists it forward. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gets out in the nick of time. Has a hit! So close to drawing level.
Mihailo Perovic.
Guys,
Knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
Mateus Alves. Michael Rodriguez.
Provides an outlet.
Puts it away.
Persita Tangerang.
Are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
It's on a plate. And it's played forward. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
The young Ratic.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Persita Tangerang.
We can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
apa coba?
And the referee brings it to a close.
Kesel gua.
Persita Tangerang.
Hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, to me, this is a result.
Lumayan, kemenangan 1-0 membawa Persita Tangerang ke peringkat 3. Aduh, Dewa United guys. Gimana sih ya? Ininya ya, settingannya ya. Dengan sticknya ini gue nggak paham nih. Udahlah kita Oke. Mudah-mudahan pemain normal semua ya. Tuh kan, Jalnando ini. Anda ini sekali main hancur, sekali main hancur. Tegar. Yuk, yuk, yuk. Lawan Dewa United.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of that's a foul.
Biarkan the press.
Lillipali, who's short. Wahyu press.
Great leap! Goal now, United! The breakthrough strike! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted it to that net. I think when it comes to the area of the top, this fella is definitely no sledge.
Dewa United.
An early lead, good start.
Bessa. Pablo Ganet. Persita Tangerang have been in fine form in front of goal. They've not failed to score in any of their last 5 games. Wahyu Prasetyo. Persita Tangerang already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher. They can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal.
Nick
Shit,
Kuipers
itu shit.
tries to clear.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Privat Barga displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, any good team really, the striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Dewa United tested that thrill-a-minute draw last time.
It's a loose ball.
Egi Maulana.
Trying to get there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Just brushed off the ball there.
They got infantry.
Right through the middle.
Messidoro.
And it's played forward.
Pablo Ganet. He's making a foray down the right. They got infantry. Pablo Ganet. The young Ratic. They got infantry.
Shapes to shoot. Alex. Big chance. Must be.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
They got infantry. Pablo Ganet. Persita Tangerang are trailing here with the first half almost done.
Ever besser.
A buccaneering run from the defender. It's on a... He's gone for it! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an
Cantik
A+ grade.
sekali.
And it's been taken short. Gets up to head it! And that's been levered clear.
Ever besser.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line.
The first half is done. There we are, off we go for half-time. Breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Persita Tangerang.
Don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Egi Molana. Messidoro. Privat Marga.
Pings it out wide. And he's going long. He's got options out wide. Up to meet it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Alex brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted.
Persita Tangerang.
Cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game.
Lili Pali.
Alex.
Messidoro. Lili Pali.
With a delicate ball.
They got infantry.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
The young Ratic.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Stevens sends that a long way. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Well played, he saw that coming.
They got infantry.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Here it is now, surely! That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Pablo Ganet.
Tries a pass forward.
And here's the chance to counter.
Ricky Cambuaya.
Was the brains behind the equaliser in their previous game.
Talk about singling someone out.
Well, they know he's the root of potential problems, Peter, and they seem intent on uprooting that problem, like that. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Good ball. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Persita Tangerang.
Are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Dewa United.
Get it back again. Played out to the right.
Wahyu Prasetyo.
Is charging up on the overlap.
Can he deliver? And it's hoisted clear.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Alex. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Ya Allah, lambat banget larinya.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Ricky Kambuaya. Persita Tangerang.
Need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
They're playing.
So that's it, it is all over. It has ended in disappointment, defeat and back to the drawing board. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a...
Kesel. Aneh banget ininya nih. Delaynya nih ampun. Bentar ya.
Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. And we have in front of us this glorious... Has a goal!
Yes.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Persika diri.
Have statistically the worst defence in the league.
Lukau. Lugo hoists it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. It's been a recent tale of unmitigated misery on the road. 5 straight away defeats.
Sinyan Bey.
Husseinov.
Sinyan Bey. Persita Tangerang.
Looking to get back to winning ways following on from that marginal defeat.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bessa.
Questions were asked. He's given the answers.
Pablo Ganet.
Cuts it back. Real chance! Goal!
Vamos,
Persita!
guys.
First blood drawn. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in attending games. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Persita Tangerang.
Take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Sinyan Bey. Sinyan Bey.
Takes the long option.
Out for a throw. Going through. Goes for goal! In for the pieces!
Ayan guys, vamos guys.
Back of the net!
Yun.
All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Leo Navak.
Reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into...
Has a hit!
Bessa.
Very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest.
Pablo Ganet.
Looks to dink one in.
Adieko.
He's been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks.
Gavin Kwan.
It would seem to be...
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And he heaves it forward. Lugo.
Adieko.
It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch.
Mateus Alves.
Scoring skills have already been evident.
Leo Navak.
Will they claim to that?
Gavin Kwan. Hanafi. Sinyan Bey.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. He's left his man. He's brushed off the ball there. Pushed it off. There's the half-time whistle. We're back on the first 45 minutes.
Persita Tangerang just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled. Persita Tangerang
Ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Adieko.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Big chance! And in it goes!
Ya, ajar guys depan
The
mata
second
guys.
half sparked straight
Gotcha.
into life.
Kacau.
That is some volley.
Depan ini
Great
dihajar.
technique.
Hanafi simply judged everything beautifully. That takes a lot of training ground practice, and we know what practice can make.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Looking to break out here. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Persika Diri.
Whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
Yeah, he had a problem, but he was confident he had the players to fix it, and his willingness to take risks is what I liked, and that worked an absolute treat.
Persika Diri.
Have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Tamerlan.
Pablo Ganet. Hockey Charaka.
Plays it out to the flank. Oh, sweet feet.
Pablo Ganet. Sin Young Bae. Zalnando. Sin Young Bae.
Cantik sekali itu.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Gavin Kwan.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Keeps everyone guessing.
Ezra Walian.
Crosses it in.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
This is promising. He could be in here. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of
Kacau
good,
guys.
lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Bahaya, bahaya. Tangkap. Igor, come on Igor.
Persika Diri.
Given another corner.
Up to meet it! Oh, not the best of headers.
Mateus Alves. Sin Young Bae. Pablo Ganet. Muhammad Toha.
Tamerlan.
Sin Young Bae. Eber Bessa.
And he's there to cut it out.
Hockey Charaka.
Is fouled.
Yo.
Persita Tangerang.
Looking to pull clear here. It certainly looks appetising. Well with it.
Mudah saja bagi Eberbesa.
A finish right from the top draw.
Dengan Vega seperti itu.
2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's
Sarapan
produced
bagi
a
Eberbesa.
beauty.
Persita Tangerang.
2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Garcia. Pedro Matos. Emmanuel Garcia. Adieco.
Incoming cross. Strong punch.
The young Ratic.
Well weighted. Good clearance and very necessary.
Adieco.
Tries to switch the play. Looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Pops it in gently. Good ball. Put in there. Just 5 minutes left.
Zaldando.
Tamerlan.
Pedro Matos.
He's through the middle. Striding forward, facing goal. And that has been clubbed away. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Gavin Kwan.
Plays it backwards, and they'll try again. That looks a good ball.
Hussein.
Is there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his
Ayo
whistle.
guys, satu pertandingan lagi guys.
It's not
Kita
especially fancy,
Jumatan
always
dulu.
in control. They did enough to win it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Persita Tangerang.
One, thanks to a disciplined game plan, homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.
Turun lagi guys ke peringkat 4. Bertahan di papan atas. Persijap. Ayu.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Well read, he sorted that out.
Eber Bessa.
Husseinov. And it's played forward.
Simeon Bey.
It's got shot at goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it
Ali.
very differently.
Sayang yang kurang matang dari hoki jarak.
Fikron Afrianto. Najib Yakubu. Bersi Jabjapara.
They've come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick.
Eber Bessa.
Sit.
Free kick.
This is promising. Has a goal!
Ditutup dong. Shin Yong Bai
Way to start
gagal
the
menutup.
game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that
Biarin,
should be
guys.
even
Ya,
livelier
joget-joget,
than we
guys. Biarin.
anticipated. Get your seatbelts on. This could be rather exciting. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Bersi Jabjapara.
Take the early advantage.
It's gone a long way up and away. It's a throw.
Raiko Rodriguez. Zaunando.
Goes looking,
Wahyuni Hamisi.
plays it forward.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Rosalvo.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Frank Sokoy. Diogo Brito. Douglas Cruz. Fikron Afrianto. Najib Yakubu.
Gets the better of his man.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Frank Sokoy.
Bahaya guys, ini udah kuning guys.
He's got options out wide.
Frank Sokoy.
He does have an assist to his name.
Out towards the flank.
Rizky Hidayah. Raiko Rodriguez. Dejan Racic.
Gets it out to the wing.
Sit.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Frank Sokoy.
Masa kalah lagi nih guys.
Wahyudi
Ya
Hamisi.
udah ini guys.
Diogo Brito.
Goes back to base.
Keeper's got good distance on that.
Parkir bis.
Najib Yakubu.
He gets past his man, gets it back.
Alexis Gomez. Wahyudi Hamisi. Frank Sokoy.
Great leap! In it goes!
Parkir bis guys, tambah parkir bis.
Two to the good!
Nggak
They
kena juga
have
tadi.
breathing space! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
Persita Juara.
Have a couple of goals without reply, it's 2-0.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Rizky Hidayat.
Needs to get it forward quickly.
Rosalvo.
He's got himself a free
Banget.
kick.
Fikro Mafrianto.
Goes up and over. Looks to bypass the midfield. Lovely bit of skill there. Swung in towards the middle. Cut out in the nick of time.
Mateus Alves. Eber Bessa.
Tries a shot! A really close save, and the last action of the first half.
Dejan Brancic kurang beruntung. Dejan
Produced a
Brancic.
terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in. What do you think we're up to after
Gasset
45
guys
minutes?
melenceng.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're already back underway here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Ngerjain.
Diogo Brito. Rizky Hidayat. Frank Sokoy. Frank Sokoy.
Drives it forward. Shoots! And it's there!
Bola-bola ngeri guys.
And surely that settles it! What a simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch, devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Persita Juara.
Take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Frank Sokoy. Rosalvo.
Looks to get on the end of this. He's left his man. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
How about a shot?
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter. Once he got into that position, it's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Hoists it forward. That's not going to make it.
Mateus Alves. Rodriguez. Sinyang Bay. Eber Bessa.
That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Parkir bis guys, Persija. Saja.
Eber Bessa. Frank Sokoy. Wahyudi Hamisi. Rizky Hidayat.
It's a good foot in there.
Hockey Charaka. Rodriguez
Going through. A chance!
Frank Sokoy.
It's good distance on it.
Sinyang Bay.
Forward it goes. The ball's come loose and oh, real danger here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. There are a few waiting for it.
Sinyang Bay.
Chance! Deflected behind for a corner
Bisa
kick.
guys.
Gets it away. Really good feet. Zanando! It's anyone's ball. Fence has got rid of that.
Zanando.
Pretty clear, it is a foul. Tempers are flaring, the referee really needs to get a grip again. Got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Need to dink it in. Away from immediate danger. Ball has crossed the line. It's a throw. There's an out wide now. And that has been cleared. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Wonderful! A finish of true class! Oh, that is a bit special.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Kita lihat guys, gol hiburan. Menggetarkan jala.
So is this the start of a comeback?
No way.
Wahyudi Hamisi. Douglas Cruz.
Oke guys, sampai di sini dulu. Nanti kita sambung lagi di waktu
It is a results business,
berikutnya.
and this result is worth nothing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Terima kasih yang buat komen-komen yang sudah.
From the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in
harusnya
chase
ditutup
mode.
itu sama.
Thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
Support-supportnya.
So from us both,
Kita
a
akan
very good evening.
kembali lagi, nggak tahu nanti setelah Jumatan kalau ada. Dan ya, terima kasih. Ya, sehat-sehat selalu, berkah-berkah. Ya, buat ya, selamat hari libur, selamat bersama keluarga semuanya. Terima kasih, mohon maaf kalau ada yang kurang. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.